Hello and welcome back to another episode of Rubik's Cubes. As you can see, I have made a 4x4 cube. Unlike the last video, I made a 3x3. It has the same themes, basically. It has all the same functionality, it's just slightly more of it. I've made it more organized. It looks much better than the 3x3 did. And I've improved the controls. So, controls. So, first I've made a cube skin menu. So, to use these things, I don't know if I explained it, but you just throw it, and then it creates the menu, and it does stuff with a bunch of commands down there. So, this time, you get a preview of what the skin looks like, and there's all these options. So, like the last cube, when you set a color, you have to reset the cube for it to take effect, because I don't want to deal with using like fill to replace the blocks while it's scrambled already. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. Okay, but the scramble is a bit bigger this time. Last time I had a nice little kinda satellite looking thing. This time it is a mess. And it's kinda slow because it's a mess. But anyways, we still get our nice boss bar loading thing, and it just ticks down as it scrambles. Okay, that's taking a while. Anyways, so once it's done scrambling, then it is completely solvable, and I'll show the controls in a minute. But first, there's all these custom skins, and this one on the far end is customizable with this nice teleport, which, yeah, and then these are the menu functions. You could see for a second when I threw that it creates a redstone block here. I just can't open these right now because I'm not opt. Okay, that's fine. But anyways, these are the commands for the skins. So you can see that the blocks appear, redstone blocks appear, and then I haven't labeled these very well, but these are all the other commands. These are the commands that remove items and name them and all that. So like this one is this menu, which is because, well, actually maybe it's not. I don't remember anymore. It could be this one or this one. It's one of them. But yeah, so each command block basically does this. It looks for an item with a specific, not the name that it has, so it doesn't look for an item called back, it actually looks for the green stained glass pane, whichever one that is. It's over here somewhere over here, or over there. When you throw this, one of these kills it, but until it kills it, it's not giving an output, so it's trying to kill it every tick, and once it does, then this is able to go, and these are always, I guess the first one is always a /clear inventory, and that's so that it gets rid of the menu, yeah, and then after that, it gives you the items that you need for whatever options you've done, or in some cases it places a redstone block somewhere so that it actually, yeah, it does the action. Yeah, anyways, this is finished scrambling. So, I mean, I could solve it, but I'm a little lazy, so if you want to see me solve it, then comment below. That's the wrong one. Yes, that's something I did. I made it so that reset cancels scrambling. I don't know if I did that in the 3x3, but it resets the scrambling. Sometimes one of the scrambles gets through because it's kind of difficult. When you reset, all it does is tell this to stop firing occasionally, which means that, like, if I do a reset while it's scrambling, there's a chance that one of these is already lit up and sending a signal. So it's not perfect, but it's better than having to wait for the 3x3 to finish scrambling before you can reset it. But anyways, the controls now. So there are 3 buttons per row. This rotates it that way, you know, this is back, and then I've added this middle button because I got tired of clicking on the third one. This one rotates it twice, so it just flips it halfway, and it's, yeah. But anyways, the commands are still basically the same. So the commands, we have, they're all clone commands. So basically this time, in the 3x3, they were all, you could put the commands blocks anywhere as long as they chained in the right order, and they would work. This time, I've made it positional, and that really sped up my building process, because what I did for this is, this line of command blocks is exactly the same as this line, and this line, and this line, and then this line, and these 2 lines are the same as each other, and then that kind of gets mimicked for all of them. I guess from here you can kind of see how it does the rotation, if I can think of an angle to see this at. So this one is, this would rotate that counterclockwise, and so you'll see back there it created a redstone block, which what it does on that, it first, it deletes the redstone block, then it places a redstone block there, and then it places one over there. And so this is basically the button decoder, I guess. It decodes which button does what. So this one, it goes, yeah, it sets this to air, then sets that to a redstone block, and then sets a redstone block over there. What this one does is it sets it to air, sets the redstone block there, and then sets a redstone block here, which then does that again. And then this one does the same, but for here. So this is how I avoid having twice as many command blocks, is by having more command blocks. Because otherwise, because I don't want to make a button that goes clockwise if I have one that goes counterclockwise. Because clockwise is just counterclockwise 3 times. Just not sure why this, I guess this is clockwise. I'm not sure anymore. Okay. Anyways, if you enjoyed this kind of boring video, then leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Although I guess the next video isn't just going to be a 5x5, because at this point I can just make a program that just generates the commands, and then I can use that to generate the command blocks. So if I do another video, it's not going to be a 5x5, well, it is going to be a 5x5, but it's also going to be every other cube that can fit in the world and not exceed the command block limit, or your render distance. So yeah. See ya.